Today we are bringing back an old series, the Keeper of the Home series. I know so many of you have been wanting me to bring this back with new topics to discuss, and that's exactly what we're doing today. Hi everyone, I'm Amy with Eating Healthy, Spending Less. Yes, we're bringing back the Keeper of the Home series, and I'm so excited. It touches on lots of different aspects of what it means to be the keeper of your home. I rewatched one of the videos this morning called An Organized Home, and everything in that video still holds true to this day 3 years later. The blessing hour has several different meanings to people. For me, it means taking 1 hour a day to bless my family with a clean and peaceful home. Now, there are several of you that work full-time outside of the home, and there are several of you that are homemakers in your home. You can both participate in the blessing hour, but the blessing hour will take place at different times of the day for you. For me, I like to have the blessing hour before I know my husband's coming home, because then my kids are home and they're able to help participate with me to get the home ready for his homecoming. If you are a working parent, then your blessing hour would take place before you go to bed or before you wake your kids up or your family up in the morning. Both can take place, just at different times. Just remember, if you are single or live alone, the blessing hour is just as important for you, so that when you come home, you can drop your shoulders and feel that peace that we are wanting to achieve for our family. It's just as important for you to do it for yourself. Your future self will thank you. This idea of having a peaceful home in today's culture is like so old school. People don't get it. They live on this hyped up, high energy, fast paced, busy schedule all day, every day, even including the weekends, and they don't even have time to breathe. I just don't want that lifestyle for my family. Our kids do participate in a few extracurricular activities outside of going to school. We are busy, but we are not so busy that our house becomes a dumping ground for all of our stuff so that we can hurry and get to the next thing. One very important scripture that I always keep at the forefront of my mind is Luke 10:5. This is when Jesus called his disciples to go in pairs out and minister to people in different communities. And the one thing that he said was, before you enter somebody's home, I want you to say, "Peace be to this home." And I wrote that scripture on the concrete of this home before we put down this flooring. And I really want that to be the motto of this house. Peace be to this home. And peace ties so well into the blessing hour, because after a long day of work for my husband, I want him to come home and I want him to drop his shoulders and exhale and just feel at peace after a long day of work, coming home, and instead of feeling that stress of a messy home, tension, whatever it is, no, I want us all to be able to drop our shoulders and feel peace. Now, of course, we have 4 kids and they're crazy at times, and it's loud a lot of the time in our house. We've got lots of high energy. And so we're not just like bored people reading books all the time and being super quiet. This is a very busy home, but we can also have a very peaceful home. And a lot of that is contributed to our atmosphere. And if your atmosphere of your home is very peaceful, then it will keep the peace of the home. So it's important that dinner is made, that your kitchen is tidy, that you look fresh. Yes, you don't want to be in sweatpants looking icky when your husband comes home. Of course, you don't need to be dressed up either. I get myself dressed and ready 99% of the time. I have some makeup on, I fix my hair, even if it's up in a little messy bun. I have on a nice blouse, I put on jeans or a skirt or whatever I want to wear that day. I am looking presentable. I don't look haggard, I don't look exhausted. I just try to look fresh. Another thing that I do is about an hour before my husband gets home is I turn on some piano music using our Alexa. If I say it too loud, she'll turn on. And I love having the piano music playing in our home. Music is so good at bringing down the high energy level of your house. In the afternoons when my kids get home from school, I will play the piano music, and it just helps them as they are doing their silent reading or getting their homework done. It just creates a peaceful atmosphere in the home. I highly recommend you try it. What's great about the blessing hour is that it keeps your home from crumbling down around you. So there are going to be busy seasons of your life. We have busy seasons throughout the year, but in those super busy seasons, it is so easy to feel like your house is crumbling down around you. And it all has to do with keeping a tidy home and a stressful home. You don't want your house to be stressful. And the blessing hour is so good at leveling out that feeling of stress and like bringing it all together. When my husband gets home, I want dinner to be made. But not only that, is I want to have a lot of the dishes from making dinner either cleaned or ready to go in the dishwasher. You're gonna hear my Instant Pot in the background, by the way. It's hissing right now. And also what you're going to see is everything is picked up and put away in the house. Literally, I just walk around the house and I'll call out that child's name and say, here's your sweatshirt, here's your shoes, put away the piano books, put away this book, whatever it is. And it's just become normal. Also, one thing that we started doing is we have breakfast and lunch right here in the kitchen, but we have transitioned to where all of our dinners are in the dining room. We light candles. I try to make the dining room look pretty, and it's just been so good. We don't have to have just holiday meals in the dining room. We can have dinner, weekly night dinners in the dining room, and it can be really special. My kids love this. Dimming the lights, lighting candles, having great conversation is really what it's all about, and it's so important for your kids. They are going to grow up with this mentality that dinner time is really important. The blessing hour is really a prep hour to establish your mood for the whole evening. If you had a stressful day at work, or if you had a stressful day with the kids, it is a great time to really prepare yourself for how the evening is going to go. There are some days when I am very upset at my kids for a certain circumstance. I have to prepare my heart. Do I want my husband to come home to a grumpy wife? No, I don't. So the blessing hour is not only for taking care of your home, but it's really just preparing yourself for the evening. Personalize this concept for you and your family and how it will work for you.
At the end of each Keeper of the Home video, I like to give a tip or a recipe, and I wanted to share with you what I do to brighten up my dining room table. Head to Trader Joe's or Aldi, and you can get these beautiful little mini bouquets for just $3.99. It's less than the cost of a Starbucks coffee, and it's something that you can enjoy for well over a week. These mini flower bouquets will surely be a blessing to your whole family.
Thank you so much for joining me today here at Eating Healthy, Spending Less. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You are the keeper of your home, and it is so important for you as the woman of your home to keep a peaceful atmosphere and to keep a clean and tidy atmosphere for your family. Well, I love making YouTube videos all about handcrafted recipes using fresh ingredients in everyday living. And don't forget, this girl is on a budget. I will see you all in my next video, friends. Bye-bye.